Activists here in Hawaii and across the country are preparing for a protest today against the Trump administration's policies. It's being called the No Dictators protest here in Hawaii instead of No Kings. The group, Indivisible Hawaii, says that's out of respect for Hawaii's history of ali'i. Organizers, including the ACLU of Hawaii, expect a large turnout at the peaceful rallies. Oahu's protest will happen in front of the state capitol from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Members of the Trump administration, along with congressional Republicans, say Democrats are prolonging the government shutdown to appease their base at Saturday's demonstration.